Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So in this video I want to show you how I was able to make some good profit trading Boom 500. I was actually trading against spikes. So I will show you how I did it. And if you're watching my video for the first time, do not hesitate to click the like button and also subscribe to this channel. Watch this video to the end and share your thoughts in the comment section. Alright, so usually I start my analysis on a higher time frame, but for this video I wouldn't want to go to the higher time frame to start my analysis. Maybe I will just show you one or two things. Let me just jump to the daily time frame to see something. You can see the market has been really bullish on the daily time frame, and at some point it got to where we had this strong zone here where the market reversed, because this is where the analysis started. Let me just do it at once so you can learn from it anyway. All right, so you can see the market was actually bullish, then it got to this zone which had bought previously, which had sold from previously, and you can see there was a serious consolidation here previously, and I suspected the market was going to reverse and getting to this zone. So a market getting to this zone, all you need to do is just to watch out for what it's going to do, the movement, the manner the market is going to approach this zone. Then you can predict if it's going to reverse, or it's going to break above it then continue buying. So on the 4 hourly time frame, although as it is, you can easily just place a trend line here to guide this movement, to to want to see when there's a breakout, so you can know the market is really going to sell. So this is something you just get if you place this trend line here and place another trend line right here. As easy as this. If you've been watching my videos, you'll notice I use trend lines a lot, and we use them to determine our either the reversal or the continuation strategy. It works very well. All right, so the next thing I do was to go down to the 4 hourly time frame. You see on the 4 hourly time frame, and you'll see that the market is actually kind of far from where we the top of the support, the resistive trend line on which we marked on the daily time frame. But we have another movement right here in between, this kind of a trend within a trend, they call it. We have another movement right here, something like this. We have something like this, we can just place a trend line like this, and I think this will be very perfectly okay if we leave it this way. Then the other ones, let me just see if I can just place it here. No, I prefer putting it this way, so I can get the maximum, the multiple touches I need. All right, so now what I was actually saying the other before I drew this trend line was that you can see the market is really far from getting to this zone here, this particular resistive trend line, but instead it just formed another trend right in between here, and then it was started selling, like it reacted to this zone which we marked on the daily time frame. And then you can see the kind of movement the market made from this point. You can see the impulsive movement of this candle, of this market, on this 4 hourly candlestick, this bullish candlestick. Then it started selling and buying and selling and buying until did as if it broke above, then broke down. Now let's go down to the 1 hourly time frame. So on the 1 hourly time frame, you can clearly see the movement, and if you've been following me, watching my videos, you know what we are looking at for. What do we see here? You can see this very nice impulsive movement here. This is the candlestick we saw on the 4 hourly time frame. Very nice impulsive movement. So immediately I noticed this. Well, what I did was actually I noticed this. This was actually on. You see, it reversed on getting to the zone we marked on the daily time frame. Then the market started selling, then started creating impulsive corrections. And if you've been watching my videos or you are one of my students, you will know that once we start seeing this in the market, we know that food is about to get ready. The food is right to be ready for us to eat, which is market is going to be reversing anytime soon. So in that case, what I did was just to place trend lines again. You place the trend lines to grab the impulsive correction, guys. As you see this, then what we would want to do is to wait for the market to break out of this impulsive from this trend line, supportive trend line that is used to mark the impulsive correction. Then we see the market breaking out, then come back to retest right here. On the retest of this zone, then there was massive sales to the downside, but I didn't take this trade on the daily time frame. On this 1 hourly time frame, I had to go to the 15 minutes time frame. Then I got the sales and made some nice profit, guys. Let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, so what I did was to wait for the market to come back to this point here. Then the reason for me waiting for the market to come to this zone, we are always looking to wait for. We have to wait for the market to get to a zone where it has bought or sold previously, or or a key level in the market. That's what we want to see the market get to. Once the market gets to that key level, that is where we want to, find an entry and start making some good profits in the market, guys. So you can see there was a breakout. Where is my arrow line tool? So you can see there was a breakout here. Then the market sold nicely, then started buying to the upside. Buying, and after it got here, you can see the rejections on this same zone. This same zone, I marked it because market bought from here, market reacted here, and market actually also sold from this same zone right here. So if market sold from this same zone right here down to this level, then we expect the market to also sell again from that same zone down. Then I took an entry at this point. I think I used a lot size of 5.0, and I made some good profit, guys. I made some good profit. So imagine, let me just show you how much I made. I entered the trade on getting to this zone, and after this bearish candlestick, then the profit target was actually this zone here. This was about $300, $375, guys. $375, you can see, and I closed the trade nicely. So you can do this too. It's very simple. It works, guys. My students are milking the market on a regular basis. They are milking the market. I'm really proud of them. All right, so then the next thing we do was I waited because I noticed the market actually bought from a very long distance. If you go to the daily time frame and the 4 hourly time frame, you can see the buys. It was massive buys. So this sells. If we want to say, if the market wants to sell too, it has to sell massively too. The market has to sell massively. So, but you see, on getting to this point, which I usually do not allow my trade to exit this initial point first, like this zone, because I know this is always a strong zone. This particular zone right here, let me just mark it. I would still take it out. This zone here, which is the bottom of this pattern, the impulsive correction. So I usually do not allow my trade to most times really get there. That's why I took the profit where I took. Then I would only want to see what the market is going to do again before I will enter the next trade. So after taking that profit, I saw the market started buying, and I noticed the manner in which the market was buying. And if you can see here, it was another impulsive correction, guys. This was another impulsive correction, or do you call this one a natural correction? The market, because the market now is in a downtrend. Because the market now is in a downtrend, so the market actually moved back to that same zone where it bought previously. You can see on getting to that zone, what happened, guys. You can see the sales again. You can see the sales. You can see the sales. In fact, look at this impulsive move, then this impulsive correction, the rejection here with this very small bullish candlestick here that was an indecision candlestick. You can see enter another trade here, the market sold, and at this point I knew it was going to go down. You can see the sales. So, guys, you can be making good money if you can master these things. It's very simple approach to trading, guys. You see it sold down massively and then continued selling and selling and selling and selling, guys. The opportunities are always available with this strategy. Then there was another setup somewhere here. There was another setup somewhere here. Right here, there was another setup, guys. There was another setup right here. You can see there was another setup right here. And here, what happened, you can see the market, after breaking out, it sold from this point. You see where the market sold. Let me bring where the market made a retest. The retest was somewhere around here. Now, why would I mark my retest there, guys? You have to zoom out. Let me give you this tip. You zoom out. After zooming out, you try to trace if there was a region where the market sold from in line with where you're marking. Look at this. So you actually look for where the market sold previously and you mark and wait to see the market retrace to that zone after breaking out of the trend line. This is one of the secret entry strategies. You want to see the market retrace, so you can see the market sold from this point we have just marked. You can see market sold from this point, market sold from the same point again. So this is actually a nice resistance or key level, nice resistance zone or a key level. So the market, since it sold there previously, so you can see it broke out of the trend line from this pattern here, this resistive trend line, then came back to this zone. With this rejection, I entered the trade again, guys, but this time I still trade around here. I took my profit nicely around here, guys. So now what is happening now is the market still bought back to that same zone. As you can see, the market still bought back to this same zone, and the manner the market bought to this same zone, the same thing we talked about is happening again. So we can just easily place a trend line right here. You can easily place a trend line right here. When I tell you guys you can scalp the market, because when we trade against spikes on boom and crash, we call it scalping. When I tell you can scalp the market, the boom and crash markets for long hours, you might think it's child's play, or you might think it's too difficult, it's not possible, or maybe I'm joking. You can see now what happened previously has happened again. You can see that the market now has broken. After breaking out of this particular trend, this trend line, it went down, came back to do a retest. Now you can see the massive sales. Now they see the manner it bought back here. This is an impulsive, this is a corrective move back to this zone, a consolidation, then it broke down. You can see the market is now selling, and the target will be far down here, around here. You can just take your profit if you are scared. You can take your profit here if you are scared, but if you're not scared, you can hold the trade, because I perceive strong downward movement. Mind you, um, from a higher time frame, you notice that the market bought nicely to the upside. So it's going to sell. It's going to sell for some days. It's going to sell for some days. That's why sometimes it's very good to always look at what happened on the higher time frame. It can give you an idea on how long the market is going to sell or it's going to buy, so that when you get to a lower time frame, you won't be scared by whatever you see. So I can easily enter a trade here, then I take my profit. If I enter a sell trade at this point, then I take my profit here. I easily make my $100. Then if I want to hold the trade down to this point, I'll be making over 250 or 200 and almost $300. I'll make it so nicely, and the market, I'm expecting it to sell below this low here, guys. So that's how it works. That is how it works. It's very simple. There's a link in the description of this video which will take you to my Telegram channel. When you get there, you get more info about the maybe some setups I share, and also if you want to enroll in my one-on-one mentorship, because that is where I reveal all these little secrets about this particular strategy to you, then you get my direct contact right there. You get my direct contact on the Telegram channel. From there, you can contact me so that we discuss the mentorship, guys. All right. So if you want to get this knowledge, do not hesitate. Let me tell you, the year is gone. Oh, it's not gone. Let me use the word gone. You can still do something. You can still make the money you want to make. All you need is the right information, and whatever you think you cannot do now, you can still do it. Yes, you can still do it, because all you need is just to get the knowledge, get the right knowledge, pay for the knowledge and get it, and start making use of it to make some good money regularly. And stop complaining, guys. Stop complaining. Stop waiting for signals. Stop waiting for free stuff. Some people used to wait for free signals from groups and all those stuff. Stop waiting. Know how to fish. Stop waiting for fish, guys. Don't give out your account for management. They'll blow up your account for you, guys. I'm telling you. So instead of giving out the account, excuse me, for management, withdraw the money from that account and pay for knowledge, and use that knowledge to make more money. That's what you're supposed to do for yourselves, guys. So it will help you. All right. So contact me as soon as you can, so that you can get this knowledge and start making some good money on a regular basis. All right. So share this video share your thoughts in the comment section, and also like this video. If you've not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and help us to grow. So till my next video, guys, stay blessed and peace out.